Hello, Indy here. Today I want to talk about all the Zoom recordings, the team meetings, the webinars that membership associations have been producing now, especially since the pandemic. So there are thousands and thousands of hours of recordings out there. What do you do with them, I hear you ask? Well, they are full of nuggets of useful bits of information. And getting access to those nuggets, like any gold mine, takes a bit of know-how. So this is where smart video comes in. So what can we do to help you with all your recordings? Number one, let's make all that video searchable. When you put video onto our system, it gets transcribed, and once it's transcribed, it is searchable. So any word, any phrase in your hundreds of hours of Zoom recordings can all be indexed, make them easier to find. Number two, add topics. So within the body of information, there will be natural chapters, headings, probably driven by some of the slides that people are using, or it may be driven by presenters. But by adding topics, we again make it much easier for the user to find what she is looking for. Three, by adding topics, we then make it very easy for the system to generate questions. This could be questions based on the topic or questions based on the whole. But the AI tool will generate those questions quickly, almost instantly in fact. You can then modify them if you want to. It's a great way of checking that your viewer is understanding what's going on, and you might want to be reporting back on that as well. Number four, making assessments and adding a certification. Once the video is in the system and you've got questions that can be generated either within the video or assessments that can be generated after completion of certain topics or courses, you can then award a certificate to the learners for completion. Number five, creating playlists. So once you've got, let's say you've got 10, 20 1-hour webinar recordings in the system, and those recordings then have topics, you will have dozens and dozens of topics, and you could create a playlist which is multiple topics from multiple events, which for the learner is one seamless experience. Single link based on topics that are discussed in different events, single experience. Very powerful. Of course, number six is about bookmarking. The system allows the viewer, the user, the learner, call her what you will, to stop halfway through a view, answer the telephone, answer the call of nature, whatever it happens to be, and then when she comes back, the system knows where she was, and so they can pick it up immediately from that point. And finally, number seven, translation. Once everything is in and captioned and topicked, you might want to add some interactions as well, but it's then easy to just translate that into another language. So if you have members joining from other countries who don't speak good English, make it easy for them to watch that content too. So like I said, this is a really important part of the smart video system. It's just about leveraging existing assets and getting them into people's hands and making them really useful, really accessible, and great learning experiences. Cheers.